Hey Pokemon trainers, it's Pokemon Trainer Chuck, and today we'll be talking about the October content update for Pokemon Go. With that being said, y'all, let's get to it. Alright guys, first things first, thank you for everything y'all have done. All the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions, I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and do the following. And y'all, let's go ahead and start talking about it. First things first, let's talk about the 5-star raids. So with the 5-star raids, we are having the Legendary Beast from now until October the 6th, which is awesome. They rarely are shown, and if you haven't got them, go ahead. I got both Raikou and Suicune this time around, so now I have completed my Johto medal as seen here in this picture real quick. And so now I've completed all first 3 generations. Alright, going from the Legendary Beast starting October 6th all the way up to the 20th is Guzzlord, and it can be shiny. So this is a great Pokemon that is shiny. It is a white and for the body and red around the mouth and stuff where it was gold. It looks very amazing. Almost similar to Hisuian Zora, because they're also white and red, so it's very similar in the color schemings. But this is its shiny debut, and yeah. Next, Darkrai returns. We haven't seen Darkrai in a good while. Last year, Darkrai wasn't here for October. It was Giratina in both its forms, so we didn't have Darkrai at all, unfortunately. So it's glad to have it back, but if you miss it, I wouldn't stress about it too much, because Darkrai will probably be back here in February when we have our Sinnoh tour, which is going to probably be happening this coming up year in 2024, 9 times out of 10, so we all can finish our Sinnoh dexes. Now the next part of the section of the infographic was the Mega Raids Plus. For the Mega Raids from now till October 6th, we have Mega Gardevoir, which is a Psychic Fairy type Pokemon, really good for raids. Mega Gengar is another great Pokemon for battling, and it's from October 6th to the 20th. Mega Banette from the 20th through the 3rd. All 3 of these are great Pokemon. I would say both Gardevoir and Gengar are like top tier, and the Banette is like middle tier. It's not a bad Pokemon per se, but it's just not as strong as some of the other ones. But you know, it's still a good Pokemon. Also, during the weekends, we will be having a Shadow Moltres, which is a little odd because I thought it would still be Zapdos, but they changing it up on us, and I think the monthly rotations of the Shadow 5-star raids for the weekends, I think would work better anyways. Okay, so now let's talk about the events. Out to Play, it's from, you know, now until October the 2nd. It's mostly pertaining about routes and going outside and having an adventure, basically. Growlithe and Hisuian Growlithe are like feature spawns, and Hisuian Growlithe and Arcanine have their shiny debuts, which are similar to the Cantonian ones. So yeah. Next is a mystery event. We don't know for sure what it will be, but with it being a mystery event, I'm pretty sure it's going to involve like a Team Rocket takeover, and I'm actually excited for that. I would love to remove frustrations if I get any good Pokemon, and regardless, I also like to switch up both the leaders and the grunts of the Pokemon, especially because the grunts can also have shiny Pokemon too. It makes wanting to deal with the Team Rocket grunts more often. And if you haven't got your Purifier Medal or your Rocket Medal, or if you're level, I think it's 46 or 8 where you have to battle so many, this is a great time to grind for those if you're at that level for that requirement. Also during that history event, we will be having a Go Battle League weekend. It's good if you like the Go Battle League. They up their normal limits, and usually you get some type of rewards for doing it. Following that will be the Harvest Festival. I would figure this would be more of a November event, not October event, but I get it. It's still kind of fall themed, and it's a brand new event for Pokemon Go. I believe it is going to be something pertaining with grass Pokemon or a ton of grass Pokemon. There are speculations Smoliv is coming out because we've been having this big promotion of Paldea Pokemon, and Smoliv is from Paldea, and I mean it makes sense. It's a grass Pokemon, and this sounds like a grass event, so could be. But during the Harvest Festival from the 12th to the 17th, around the middle of it, on the 15th, we will be having a Community Day. And this one is Timber. Timber is from Generation 5. It is a fighting type Pokemon. It's like another version of Machop, and it's like a good raid battler and PvP type Pokemon. And then the next event I have written down is the Incense Day, which is on the 21st, and it's middle of the Halloween Part 1. The Incense Day, there is speculations that it is Scroopy, which would make sense because it is a bug poison or bug dark. I think it's actually all three. The Scroopy is bug and poison. I believe once it evolves to Drapion, it becomes poison dark. That's why I say all three. With Incense Day, we haven't had it often, but basically if you use an incense, probably excluding your daily incense, you run into the chance of seeing more and more Scroopies, and also its shiny form, which shiny Scroopy is really, I like it. It is a red scorpion, which normally I don't like red, but it looks good on the Pokeball, to be honest. Excuse me. So following, again, like I said, during, that's in the middle of the Halloween Spectacular Part 1 from October 19th through the 26th. And that's the Part 1, and Part 2 is from the 26th to the 31st. With this, the main things to take in effect, or what typically happens, is we run into good costume Pokemon, we run into some new shiny debuts, sometimes we even have new ghost Pokemon or dark types or whatever coming out. So keep an eye out on this. This is definitely great for candies, and usually it's one of the more better events that they have, and one that they heavily promote. So with that all being said, guys, let me know what you think about everything. Leave a comment below. Do you think we'll have Shadowlugia come during this time? There's speculations there is, and let me know what you think. Will we or will we not? And with that being said, y'all, let's get it, and goodbye.